Alright, so welcome everyone. So we have this streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't have you pulled up my phone, but I'll try to, I kind of like click back and see if anyone's talking or anything on YouTube, and we'll go from there. Let's see here. So we're going to be doing there's also a storm happening here right now. Typhoon's coming in. So if we got some signal loss, some of that, I apologize. But we're going to be doing Deception tonight. So let me go ahead and... Now, I haven't done this one yet. As you see, we stopped on Mercy last. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all this. And we'll cd back / and we'll make a directory. Make directory for Deception. DECEPTION. CD and Deception. Alright. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and get that box started up too. And I still have to get the VPN started up too. So let's go ahead and get this VPN started up. Open VPN, and we'll do and desktop. It might actually be in downloads. This one's on. This one downloaded right here. I forget what this one's called. It actually might be a bash. No, Proven Grounds Open VPN. There we go. Is that gonna work? And then once we get him, all good to go. Okay, we are connected now. Cool. Let's go ahead and start the box over here. We'll try to get this guy started up. What time zone? I am in Okinawa, Japan. So let's see here. Tokyo. Tokyo, all that stuff. And Korea, those time zones over there. So, are you also in Japan? But we're gonna get this Deception pulled up, and we'll start working on this guy. Let me go ahead and get all these guys all ready to go and everything. Korea, those time zones over there. I'll do it one more time. Oh, you're there in 2012. Yeah, this is my third time here now. I was here in 2005 when I very first enlisted, and then here in 2018, I want to say, for UDP, and now again. Or maybe, no, it was like 2017 for UDP, now again. Alright, so we got our box up and running, so we'll go ahead and look at this guy, like real quick. So let's go ahead and do an mmap. We'll do attack PN, do not ping, attack BV, very verbose, attack T4 for timing, and then attack N for no DNS lookup. And we got port 80 and port 22, so let's go ahead and look up port 80 like real quick. And we get ourselves a default Apache Ubuntu page. Let's go ahead and do a dir search on this guy. And we'll see if we can find anything else about him, and see if what we can find in here, and see what we can do with this guy. So he is searching away. We can always try just for like a robots.txt to see if we have anything like an upload or something like that. Like I usually try. Robots.txt, okay, nothing there. Let's try upload. Could always try upload.html. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that we could try. We could always throw it as Zap also, and just let Zap just run its course on it. If we want to, and spider it with Zap. So we'll go ahead and we'll open up Zap also. Just let Zap spider it, see if it finds anything. But yeah, Zap was, I just got done my eLearn Security web application penetration test. Not the extreme one, just the regular one. And Zap was actually a huge help with it. I have heard during the extreme one, if you're going to do that one, then you pretty much need Burst Suite Pro. But I don't know. That's just what the forums say, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and grab this guy. Then we can put him in as the URL to attack. Use traditional spider. Click attack. Right click on him, attack, and then spider it again. I know this kind of sounds weird, but you spider it again, and that's going to do a lot more. Give me 1 second. We're in the middle of like a typhoon like right now. I'm going to answer this guy, and we're going to be right back with this. That's just what the forums say, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and grab this guy. Then we can put him in as the URL to attack. Use traditional spider. Click attack. Right click on him, attack, and then spider it again. I know this kind of sounds weird, but you spider again, and that's going to do a lot more. Give me 1 second. We're in the middle of like a typhoon like right now. I'm going to give answer this guy, and we're going to be right back with this. So we'll go ahead and grab this guy, then we can put him in as the URL to attack. Use traditional spider, click attack. Right click on him, attack, and then spider it again. I know this kind of sounds weird, but you spider again, and that's going to do a lot more. Give me 1 second. We're in the middle of like a typhoon like right now. I'm going to give answer this guy, and we're going to be right back with this. I just did the PTP. Yeah, I did that one. That was a good one. You can probably hear the phone actually going off, the little vibration of the phone. I'll put that down in my pocket or something. But if you just did the PTP, you're starting WAPT now. You just bought Burp Suite Pro this morning. WAPT, you don't really need Burp Suite Pro with it. You definitely need it for WAPTX from what I've heard. Zap is going to be one of your best friends for that. I'll definitely highly suggest you do Juice Shop. Actually just made a video on it not too long ago. It's going to take a while for it to get on YouTube. But do Juice Shop. That'll help you out a lot. And another thing that'll help you out is to understand that, because this took me a while to figure out this one. Whenever you're looking at a web page, you can, so let's look at this web page like right here. Okay, so we got our 192.168 blah blah, right? So in front of this we have HTTP, right? Like that. So let's say it was, I don't know, like XYZ.192.168, right? Let's say it was something like that. You can actually fuzz this, like right here. So you can actually send that to Burp Suite and fuzz that part, and you may be able to find other things. That was something that I learned throughout the course, and something that came in handy and things like that. Not just trying to give answers or anything, but those are the things that I found were really good. THM. What do you mean? What's THM? Juice Shop? You can actually fuzz this, like right here. So you can actually send that to Burp Suite and fuzz that part. Juice Shop. Oh no, not the Try Hack Me one. No. So you can actually. Well, this guy's doing his whole scan and everything. We'll just talk through this guy real quick, because this guy's doing a scan. Well, we do have WordPress. I'm gonna look at that first. But so you can actually go to GitHub, Juice Shop, and you can download it on the Heroku app. You don't need to use Try Hack Me one. That one's okay, but if you download this one like right here and deploy to Heroku, super easy to do. Literally, you sign up with Heroku. It's free. You literally fill out this information, and then you deploy the machine, and that's it. 1,000 YouTube videos on how to do it. Super easy to do. You deploy the machine, and now you have your own instance of Juice Shop running. So I think if I actually go to Juice Shop, I think I can actually just pull it like right up. Yep, there we go. So yeah, because I have it in Heroku already. I already have the app and everything. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can do with this. Let me go ahead and go to Scoreboard. Is it Scoreboard? Not like that, I'll tell you that much. Scoreboard? So like that? Nope, not like that. Well, see if this is the one that I've messed with before. There we go, that looks correct. So, alright, yeah, this is the one that I messed with and stuff like that. Just going through like the scoreboard or whatever. You're supposed to find the scoreboard. However, if you have Burp Suite up and you start doing it, you'll see scoreboard pop up. But this like right here will help you like times 1,000 whenever you do that. Make sure you understand your WSDL and SOAP. Make sure you understand cross-site scripting. WAF-WOOF is called. So WAF WAF WOOF 00F. That one like right there, that's to see if there's a web application firewall or something. Just do WAF WOOF, and then you just put an IP address in afterwards. That's it. Just the URL or whatever, and it looks to see if there's a firewall. So if there's not, then you know that you don't have to URL code things. If there is, then there's stuff like that. But if you're on the Discord, get with me also, because there's a couple different scripts, things like that make your life a lot easier. One of the guys that, or if you're on, the eLearn Security Discord, also the INE Discord, you hit me up on there. Overgrow Carrot 1 on there also. But yeah, there's just a couple things that are gonna make your life a lot easier whenever you're running through that. Not like giving you answers or anything like that. It's just like PHP shells, you know, stuff like that. So hit me up on Discord and I'll send you those different things just so you have stuff. So we do have a WordPress here, right? So we can go ahead, we can do a WP scan. It also looks like WordPress is still going like right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a WP scan for that URL. We'll enumerate the users. Obviously, actually, let me go ahead and put that up here because it's probably hard to see down there. My face is probably in the way. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw that up here. WP scan, enumerate you. HP. Oh, there we go. And also, Stig, if you're not on the INE Discord, I'd highly suggest you get on there. It's great. It really is. And if you already have your cert, you can send it to them. So that you have your cert and get in some rooms that, you know, the people there already have their cert too. So you can kind of talk to like, hey, did you guys do, you know, your attacks like this, things like that. Especially with like the buffer overflow, like how you did your PTP, you know, how you did it, what you used, things like that. So it's pretty cool just to get on there and be able to see all that. So we have a Hack Labs and a Yash, it looks like. So HAC Labs and Yash, but we don't have an admin. Now that's kind of weird. Usually I see an admin like right here. So that's kind of sticking out to me that maybe WordPress is what we want to attack. I wonder if we got any plugins in this day. Let's go ahead and look at all plugins. WordPress is usually what we want to attack, but I'm not seeing an admin in there. So we had a... Let's go ahead and get those two usernames like real quick. Hack Labs and Yash. Let's go ahead and nano users.txt. We'll throw these two guys in there. And Hack Labs. And I don't know what I would even put as a password, because using WP scan, we can always try, to crack into it, but that's going to be, man, that's going to be a lot with two people. Usually you just have admin and it's not that difficult, things like that. With WP scan, it's already pretty slow and no plugins found. Okay, let's go ahead and keep looking at this WordPress. Let's do that. Zap did not find a WordPress, did it? So let's try to do a /WordPress. Let's see if we can do like a little bit more on here. So yeah, it did find /WordPress. Attack. We'll go ahead and spider that also. Start scan. Maybe it did actually. It said get WordPress, but it's not really finding much Zap. I don't know how. I haven't really used Zap that much with, you know, like proving grounds or anything like that. Usually I just use it in INE. So let's go ahead and do another dir search. So we'll do Python 3. We'll dir search and we'll do /WordPress, because it's kind of sticking out to me that, hey, there's no admin user, and that's what I'm going to kind of go off of, base my decisions off like right now, that there's no admin user. So I'm thinking we gotta get into WordPress. I don't know I know usernames, I don't know passwords. I'm thinking we're just gonna do reverse shell, but this guy was also an intermediate box too, which doesn't explain doing a reverse shell. You can always try. Attack view would be users.txt, attack p, user, share, word list, rocky.txt. I mean, that's going to take forever though. I still have to change the URL. Let's just go ahead and change that. But that's going to take a while to do. Let's go ahead and change the URL to right here. That's going to take, I'm not going to be able to copy that. There we go. And we can also enumerate the users manually too. And see, you know, if we get back like password or username, password forever, username not correct. It's another way to be able to enumerate them manually, which is also a finding on a penetration test. But yeah, you see, this is going to take, I wonder, I can do tac threads with this, right? Threads equals 100. Can I do that? Or is that too many threads? Threads equals 50. What is it? Tac thread equals 100? I know I can do threads with it, but I don't know how. Tac, probably tac thread, threads 100. Probably not. Equals, no, still no, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let it do its thing then. So let's see, we got WordPress index.php, nothing in there so far. Nothing in the Zap right so far, so we're not really getting anywhere with this guy. Yeah, not really getting anywhere at all. If anyone has an idea, let me know. Maybe start up WordPress scan, WP scan. That would be an idea. So, I mean, we can enumerate the users manually, but we already have those 2 users that we found. So that's not really going to do much for us. So because we can cat our user.txt, we have Yash and Hack Labs. This guy's going to start his little, brute force down here. Tac threads, tac t number of threads, use them. It is tac threads. So yeah, well, was 100 just too many? Not allowed to do 100? Am I allowed to only go up to like 10 or something like that? WordPress robots.txt and robots.html. I want to get that damn threads to work. You were right. See, I'm telling you. I think this thing's maybe I do it before the tac p. Maybe I have to do it at the beginning or something. I don't know. Tac threads 100 or 50. Yeah, maybe it just hates me. WP scan tac help. Maybe I should just do that and stop just guessing randomly. Maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. Maybe it hates me. Alright, not a big deal like right now because we did find this robots.txt down here within a WP. Where did that go? I literally just saw it. It said WordPress, then it said robots.txt down here. There it is. And then we also have WP. That's super weird. Okay. But we have robots.txt. That's what's pointing out to me like right now. Why would WordPress have a robots.txt? Tac t, tac small t. So we're good. I'm just gonna do it now just to do it. 100. Still threads in there. Tac little t. Boom. Alright, cool. So there's robot.txt. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out. WordPress/robot.txt. Because that makes no sense to me. Why would we have that? Get the screen a little bigger. We got allow robots.html. Alright, let's check that out. Robots.html. Your name. See what it's doing first. Before I tell my name. Let's see here. Var count equals 1. Function my function. If count is 15. Var input equals document get element by ID. Uname value. Alert clicks left for new plus input 50 count. So if the count's at 15, clicks left for new plus input window location admin delete.html. Looks like it's going to bring us like a redirection to admin delete.html. So let's go ahead and check out that if that's what actually happens. If we actually get that, Ryan show quest. It's probably say Ryan's new clicks left for new Ryan 49. But we don't have to click it 49 times. I'm pretty sure it's bringing us to here. Input text ID placeholder your name. Okay. So let's just go to admin delete. Is it going to be WordPress/admin delete? Left out, a noob is looking for a hint. Okay. Noob is looking for a hint. Why would it bring us here? I mean, I'll like a hint /hint. I'll like a hint. Is that a thing? Hint.html? Loser. Please collect all the API tokens available on the home page. On the home page. So is that going to be WordPress or is that going to be the 192.168? This is a very CTF-y style thing, like right here. .34. Control U on the home page here. Let's go ahead and Control F API. Yeah, we do it. We have APIs. Alright, if I would have Control F in the beginning, I probably would have saw, or Control U, excuse me, in the beginning, probably would have saw that. Okay, we're done with that guy right now. Let's go ahead. Okay, no, I thought I found something. Let's go ahead and clear out of that. We'll clear out this. And stay, yeah, if you have any problems during the test, just get in contact with me, and I should be able to help you out. So now we have deception here. So let's go ahead and, I don't know why I just said that. We have the API keys. So let's go ahead and nano API.text. Let's go ahead and start throwing these API keys into here. So there's one of them. Control F, whoopsie daisy. Control F API. API old 2. There's one. Okay, that's a really short API key. It seems like the API keys are not all the same length. So now we have deception here. So let's go ahead and API old 1. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Way too much there. And we'll go Control F API. So we had that old 1 API new. That's probably what I need, like right there. API new. Okay. We did have 2 users, and the only 2 things that we had on were 80 and SSH, right? And this is a real CTF type style box. So why don't we Control X, yes, enter. Let's try to do a Hydra, TAC L, user.text, TAC P, API.text, and we'll do SSH for, because it's a super CTF-y box. So I'm thinking that's 192.168.82.34. We did have 2 users. I think it's going to be something like that. And that's going to be on port 22. Let's see if we can get anything with this. Saying no. But I have had Hydra mess up whenever it's really small files like that. I have had that happen before. So I'm going to try it manually because I have had it mess up with stuff like that before. So who was my user again? Cat users.text. We had Yash at 192.168.82.34. Text. That was a new one, right? The very bottom one. That one said new. So let's try that one first. So I'm gonna try manually. No. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Not looking like it. And we'll try one more time. Then we're gonna try Hack Labs after that. See if that's what it is. No. Okay. Cool. So it's not any of those 4. Hopefully that's all that we can do in that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking that's the passwords, the API keys, because I don't know. There's nothing in here that I would need API keys for, so that's why I'm trying to use them for SSH. I'm thinking they might be a password. I'm also wondering if maybe they're the password to log in to what is it? WordPress. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know why. There we go. And we have this one. Whoopsie daisy. I'm also wondering if maybe there's a password for to log in to. This is what I'm hoping. Right now, I have no idea what to use these guys for. WordPress. This is still kind of going in here blind, so none of those worked. Okay, let's go ahead and check out that WordPress. We have WordPress, boom, boom. Please collect all the API keys. Okay, let's go back to here, and then we'll go to /WordPress, and we should be able to log in. Localhost WordPress, really, localhost. But I did have a WordPress right in my little thing over here, right? Where's that at? Then I have a. Let me guess I exited, didn't I? Because I'm dumbass, huh? We can always try to do, let's try it. WP scan, URL, we'll do TACU. Well, first off, it's 192.168.82.34. We'll do a TACU, user.text, TACP, API.text. And then we'll try to set that off. That one shouldn't take very long, like right there. We'll see what happens with this. See, I've already site is up. It does not seem to be running WordPress, but it is. You lie. You lie like a rug. Okay, now you found it. And then if I go anywhere else, saying Enumerate all plugins, blah blah. Okay, enumerate config backup. So this shouldn't take very long. I mean, I shouldn't really have much to really, like look at on that guy like right there. And no valid passwords found. Wow. Now it's starting to get difficult. So now we have to figure out what do we do. Oh my buddies. Alright, now we have to figure out what do we do with these API keys that we found. Like, what are those for? If I go here, then I just get, I get local host. That's not going to help at all. I'm getting, oh, looks like right here, please have the API tokens available on the home page. For what? What do I need that for? These API tokens. Nothing in there, nothing else in there, right? Nothing all the way to the right or anything like that now. URL, that was my own problem, like right there. We have a robots.txt. On click my function, show quest. Viola, we got this guy, post author is Hack Labs, so I'm going to go with Hack Labs, most likely the admin. I'm going with that, but as soon as I do that, we get localhost. So WordPress is probably running off of internal server or something like that, so we're not able to actually look at what the what the little thing is there. The actual information side of it. Probably not able to look at that, like right there. It's probably running off of a local host. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. I don't know. Maybe, okay, let's try this. Let's try to go to nano API.txt. So like I said, it is CTF-like, right? So let's put the API key in one big file and try to use that. Alright, here we go. Let's try for Yash first, because Yash is not the admin. I'm thinking if we got to do anything, we have to get into Hack Labs. So we'll do Yash. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to go to permission denied. And I don't know if these are even in the right order. That's the other problem. So it said to please collect all the API keys, and then from there, now I need to figure out are these even in the right order from the home page. So let's go ahead and go back to the home page here. So we have API old 0, API old 2, where's old 1? So it's probably going 0, 1, 2, new, right? So that means we do have that 5, whatever. So that's good at the beginning, that 5, blah, 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 all the way up to AA. So we'll put a space in that AA. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this and we'll put a space there. So I feel like we have to put something else inside that. And then Control F API. That's old 2. Then we have old 1. So I'm going to go with this 7.5, whatever. So right where 7.5 is at. I haven't put 7.5 even in here. 7.65 or 7.5? 7.65, okay. Cool, so 7.65 with D8, 7.65 D8. 7.65 blah blah D8. Copy that. So we go ahead and delete this. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up right there. Because then that should be the third one, then the last one should be the fourth one. Should be. Let's try it like that. This is the way in. Man, that's a pain in the ass. And it is. Okay, cool. The WP Force useful here for brute forcing WP. I never used WP Force. I've used WP Scan, that's it. I have always found it useful whenever I see WordPress. It's not going to be useful on the test. But yeah, I've always, whenever I find WordPress, I've never had one where it didn't crack it like this one did. Well, how I just had to put in that retard API key. I never used WP Force. Alright, so we got our Hack Labs. Do an ls-tech-la. There we go. There's our local.txt. Let's go ahead and grab that. Got our local.txt. Thank God. Is that the same? Oh, I thought it was the same as this. I'll say, oh man, you guys. That was a good one if they did that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this into my little guy over here. So we'll get our flags going. We'll throw that guy in there. Boom. And we do have his password, so we can do a sudo tac-out and see what is he allowed to do with sudo. So that's exciting. Sudo tac-out, because we do have his password over here. Sorry, user Yash may not run sudo on HackLabs. Okay, that's good. Yes, we're going to actually move this API text to Yash pass.text. There we go. So now we just need to figure out what do we need to do next, right? Let's go ahead and we have a flag 1, which that doesn't bother us at all because we're running this on proving grounds, so that's not going to do anything for us. That flag 1 is just local.txt and proof.txt. We could cat flag1.txt. I mean, just you say a flag is another file. But system logs is something that we usually don't see. And we did just have to go through that whole thing and get all those APIs. So let's go ahead and cat.system logs. Okay, what is happening here? Alright, you know what I can do? Let's copy this. Let's put them into Sublime text and see if there's anything that we can find inside of this. That's my best bet, like right there. We don't need that. Clear that. Let's go ahead and Sublime. Weird text. Not text. There we go. Now, thank you. Sublime text. Alright, we're just going to Control X or just save this, I guess. Save. Exit out of here, then we'll try to open it back up again. Let's copy this. Let's put them in Sublime text. So we'll go ahead and cat weird text. Text, or excuse me, Sublime text, weird text.text. And what I'm hoping is that it's going to give me something and it didn't. Damn you. I was hoping to give me like, you know, because I see some quotation down here, like that. And I see this A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. You know, I do see that. I'm thinking that, and I see this quotation A -1. This looks like some type of string thing, like right here. So, what do we got here? Quotation marks, HackLabs, which is a username. We have that. A equals 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. That was what caught me at first, and I looked at all this other crap, and I'm like, none of this else makes sense except for that. And then we have that plus A -1. This looks like some type of string delimiter. Like, get rid of the A, so maybe it's HackLabs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Can we SU? HackLabs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. So none of those work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 didn't work. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 didn't work. Why would we have this then? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It says plus A -1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's how to reverse. Okay, that's what I thought. That's a slice for sure. Python notation as far as that. Okay. So it is. So it should be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it should be HackLabs 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that, right? Maybe I misspelled it. Or mistyped it. I was about to say I know that. I think like right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that again. So SU to HackLabs. Let's try that. No, still nothing. Why would we get that and then have it say all that though? That's what I don't understand, because we have, that's what makes sense to me. A equals that. And I'm not seeing really anything else in here. We can always CD, man, there is nothing up there, huh? We can always try to like do like a CD into temp and throw something in there. But no, still nothing. Why would we get that and then have it say all that though? That's what I don't understand, because we have, maybe the guy really likes himself. One second. SU into HackLabs. Maybe he thinks he's the bee's knees. Maybe the password is going to be HackLabs 987654321. Maybe it's like that, because we already know it's a user HackLabs, right? We already know that. And then we had that HackLabs in here also. Like, why would they tell us that user twice? he just likes himself a lot. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do a sudo tac l, and I'm actually going to do a nano hacklabs text, hacklabs pass dot text. Let's say hacklabs, and his password is hacklabs. Okay, cool. Alright, so our sudo tac l, and then we can go ahead and grab that password again, throw that into here. He can run anything he wants. Su to root, we run that. Password for who? Hacklabs, hopefully? Okay, let's try the cd and the root. Sudo su root. Root hacklabs home, yes. Okay, cool, there we go. And we are now root. Because we could run anything we want to, so I did a sudo su to root, hacklabs, cool. ls-la, so we can now cd into /root. And we can go ahead and grab that proof.txt. So, cool. That one was harder. It is intermediate, and the community rated it as intermediate. I feel like it was intermediate just because of it trying to throw you off the entire time, I guess. Or just because of how everything was running on it. But, I mean, the finding, like putting the API tokens together, things like that, I guess, that was kind of intermediate. But, I don't know, that was pretty quick. That was, what, 36 minutes? I think that was about 5 minutes, so that was about a 30-minute video total. But I don't know if I'd really list that one as like hugely intermediate, but I mean it was up there. And I think a lot of it was just exactly deception, you know, just trying to throw you off and really capture the flaggy style. But those ones are fun to do every once in a while also. If you're here for the beginning of the chat with Stig there, and we were talking about the the web application penetration testing, I did do a video on JuiceShop. I was thinking about doing another one, but I hit up a lot of stuff that I kind of wanted to hit up the first time. But I mean, I can always, you know, go back through or do another one or whatever like that. But this is a great tool if you just download on the Heroku app, which is in GitHub, JuiceShop. This is a great tool to use to just be able to just do some web application testing. You just kind of get in there and, you know, just, okay, there's a search bar here. Can we do cross-site scripting, you know? So let's go ahead and script. Just something easy, you know. And script. Can we do this? Can we do, like, reflected? Can we do DOM-based? Anything like that. Alright, so we do see it pop up here. Okay, so we might be able to do some type of DOM-based. We're getting, why is it taking, you know, switching that up, like, right there? So, it's adding that 2F, so it is URL coding it. You know, is there something that we can utilize up here? Things like that. So that's really what you're doing here. One of the ones that I really like to do is actually buying stuff. So if I actually go to an account, we'll go to login. We're not a customer yet. We'll just make whoever we want. test@gmail.com. Test. It must be 5 characters. Test 1. You know something? Let's not say that passwords are incorrect. Oh, yeah, you guys didn't know that one, huh? Look at how handsome you are. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, but you notice that it doesn't say the passwords are incorrect. That's because it does a client-side verification. It does it the first time. It's not doing it the second time. So I actually don't know what my passwords are right now. Mother's maiden name is going to be George. But let's try that, actually, with that password, because right now it's not saying that's wrong. So let's go ahead and register. And it let me register with 2 different passwords. That's because it's doing a client-side verification the first time, and it's not doing it again. So obviously that is a problem. And we got, what was it? Test 1, I think is my password? I don't remember. Yep, test 1, okay. But yeah, that's what that was like right there, which is something that, you know, you always want to test for. That and username verification. So as you put in a username, what if you can start to delete those characters? And so let's say it wants, you know, 6 characters. You delete them off, and now you have 4 characters, and it only does that verification once. That's something that you can look at. This is one that I like real quick. This is going way above and beyond our videos so far. But one that I do like is just, you know, just getting on here, and let me go ahead and open up Burp Suite. And I like changing the prices of stuff. Making it $0, making it negative money, making yourself rich, whatever, however you want to call it. This is one of the things that I do like to do, though. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull this guy up. So this is actually a really good one, Stig, for what I was talking about earlier. So we have juiceshop.herokuapp.com. Now, whenever we do directory busters, we're always looking back here. You know, we're always looking at this backside. This, like right here, this juice shop portion, that can be attacked. So you can use something like Zap, highlight that, and put a fuzzer into there and attack that. Or you can use Burst Suite. I like using Zap because, you know, it doesn't slow you down. So that's the only reason I like to use Zap for that. Yeah, you can use something like that. You can attack that with Zap and be able to look at other domains before or afterwards. So let's go ahead and try to buy something. Like I said, we'll add this to the basket. Do I have anything in my basket right now? It says your basket's empty. Just intercept their request most likely. Let's go ahead and get rid of Zap here. Okay. Intercept is on. What's going on here? Is it just doing its juice shop style things? Because this happens every once in a while. Just getting lost and nervous. You know what else? I don't think the VPN is probably really helping out very much either. So let's go ahead and shut down that VPN. And we'll try to do something in here with juice shop. We'll add that guy to the basket. Can I add place? Okay, in the basket. Your basket has one. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and start up our Foxy Proxy, our burp suite here. We'll go to checkout, add a new address, whatever, country, yeah, name, okay, mobile number. Is that good enough? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Address, boom, boom, city, state, New York. Cool. And we'll click submit. Now, we should have intercepted a request, right? We should have something in our proxy, which, of course, we don't. Why don't we have anything in our proxy right now? Burp Suite, why are you acting retarded right now? Your stuff is on. Did I not answer one of your questions they wanted me to answer? No? Because you got this open like right here too. Usually you don't have that. Let's go ahead and exit out Burp Suite. We'll open it back up again. And if you're just here for the Vault Hub video, it's that one is done with. Just so you guys know also. So this is more above and beyond with stuff. Start Burp. As you can see, I'm also using Community Edition. I'm not using Professional. So, at least to pass the EWPT, as far as I know, I found about 30 different exploits. People have found between, what I've read, between 13 and one of the guys I talked to found like 35 or something like that. So they found that many exploits and they passed. So between 13 and 35, stuff like that. So I mean, you know, you don't need to be the bee's knees at this. What is going on with this guy? Edit 8080 127.001 save. Okay. I just think the juice shop might be failing me like right now. Let's go ahead and refresh. Advanced. That might be my problem. Accept risk and continue. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got our welcome banner. Yep. Alright. We'll forward that off again. Forward, forward, forward. Just making sure I don't miss the pricing of everything. Still on a welcome banner. So let's go ahead and turn it off, turn it back on, intercept off, intercept back on, and we will put all this crap in. Submit that, and hopefully we intercept that request. For some reason this guy does not want us to work with it right now. To probe, language, okay. There we go. So we've now intercepted this request, right? Let's go ahead and send this to repeater. So we don't see a price or anything of that here yet, right? Let's go ahead and see what the repeater says over here, what the response is going to say. That gives us a user ID. We might be able to change that. Also gives us an ID. So let's go ahead and look at those things, like right there. So we'll go to proxy. We'll forward that off. We'll forward this off. Boom, boom, boom. This freaking little requesting like right here is really getting old. This little welcome status and everything. So what I want to be able to do is I actually want to change the price of stuff. That's what I want to do. And either make myself rich or make it $0, some of that. We'll do 1-day delivery. Continue. And we'll try to pay with my wallet. Place order and pay. Can I do that? Wallet. Okay, I wonder if we can right click, send to repeater. I wonder if we can change up the wallet. Or delivery method 1. No, okay. Address ID is 8. I wonder if we can make it a different address ID, like 6. And send that off, so that it gets sent to somebody else. Insufficient wallet balance, okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and try to pay with something else. Let's go ahead and back out of here. And let's go ahead and try to pay other payment options. And we'll say credit card or something like that. I don't know. See, now we have a pawning OAuth do shop. I didn't know that. So we can go back to proxy, forward. But there is a part in here where we can intercept the request and change the amount that the product costs and things like that. These guys are actually, this is an actual donations page, like right here. Okay, that's weird. Wonder if we can actually add a coupon. Might be able to add a coupon, some of that. Might be able to add a new card. Here we go. Please enter, so what would that be? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is someone's card, I do not know that. Okay, this is just literally just me just throwing in some cards here. There. Okay. 2080. Can I get rid of these dashes or something? Yeah, those is really just random numbers I threw in there. So if that's someone's card, I do apologize. But I don't think your card is going to expire in 2080. And our expiration, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and send that to repeater, see if that thing's going to tell us a price or anything like that. It just says status error, that's all. So we're not seeing the price for some reason, but you can actually change the price to a negative or positive number. I'm sure if I didn't intercept it so late and everything like that, that would have worked just fine. But this is Do Shop. Like I said, you just kind of mess around on it and see what you can find on it and stuff like that. You can complain. You can make yourself a different person whenever you complain. So you say like, you suck, keyboard, warriors rule. Alright, you see something like that. And we can go ahead and throw in that into the burp suite, submit, and we can say that, hey, user ID is 109 right there, but we can send that to repeater, maybe try to change that user ID to maybe to 1, which should be like an admin or something like that. And sure enough, there's a success. Okay, so that says, yeah, hey, and that's probably the admin also, user ID of 1. So the admin is most likely saying like right now, hey, you suck, you know, whatever else, blah, blah. Then we can forward that off. So we can change this to 1 or whatever, 1, forward that off, and yep, now the admin is now saying, hey, you suck or whatever else. I don't know if we might be able to browse maybe for an invoice or whatever else. What does it say? Max 160 characters. I wonder if we can actually put more than there in that. So we'll say you suck again. We'll submit that again, and then we can go back to here. And let's go ahead and forward that or send that to repeater. Right, and we'll try to just put in more than 160 characters. You know, just do something like this. Right, and we'll try to just put in more than 160 characters. You know, just I'm gonna go with we're already above 160 characters. Well, if we're gonna do it, might as well do it hardcore. And that should be above 160 characters, like right there. I'm gonna go with a lot more than 160, like right there. So that should be good. So let's go ahead and send that off. And we get an SQL constraint, foreign key straight fail. So it's not taking that, but we do get an SQL-like constraint, which means we are using SQL injection, or that we can use SQL injection. So that might be something from the very beginning, when we very first went to log in, that we might want to look at also. The SQL-like. So we can actually look up SQL injection, OAuth top 10. Whoops, sorry. OAuth, there you go. Advanced. Yep. Refresh. So we can actually look up, you know, different SQL injections here, things like that, and get some really cool stuff off of this. Like right here, this is like delete users and everything, but they do have a very nice SQL attack for login, username, and login. They have a bypass for that. So SQL injection, username, bypass. Login bypass using SQL injection. Under security idiots. Got it. I don't think I like this one. Yeah, this one kind of sucked. It was authentication bypass, geeks for geeks. Is this it? Or is it? I thought it was in the OAuth stuff, which not that guy either. OAuth, there we go. Bypassing WAF, and we can look at think it's one of the very bottom ones here that I utilized. That we can bypass. Yep, right here, this guy. Authentication Bypass. We can grab him, go back into our juice shop, right? Let's log out. And we'll go to log in. And let's go ahead and throw that in the email. We can throw whatever we want, the password A, click login, and we are logged in now as admin. So that's another quick little thing right there. So hopefully you guys like that. Alright, that is about it. Hopefully you guys learned something. More than happy to stick around for a second or a minute or so and get any questions or anything like that if you guys have any. But yeah, the Juice Shop is a great tool if you're going to be doing web application penetration testing and stuff like that. So the Juice Shop is a great tool if you're going to be doing web application penetration testing and stuff like that. I Stig, so I actually do this like every night. Just you said make a damn schedule. I do this like every night, and I can't make a schedule on Twitch because I'm not cool enough on Twitch, I guess. I don't have enough was it viewers or whatever on Twitch to actually make a schedule? Yeah. Like I don't have enough viewers. I have enough followers but not viewers. So yeah, like I can't make a schedule. So I do it every night in Okinawa. So 8 p.m. well 9 p.m. my time. So usually I do it every night. I do it about it's usually every night. If I'm not, I'm either taking a test or I'm studying for one of my tests. But I would say at least 4 or 5 times a week. So I do see you out here often, so thank you. I test out OSCP. OSCP I'm not going to test out until next year. The only reason I'm doing that is because I have the INE stuff for a year, the pass and everything. And so I'm just going to do all that stuff. I said I already did the EJPT, ECPPT, the web application. Next I'm doing the, right now I'm working on exploit development. Which is a lot of just bypassing ASLR, things like that. So that should be a good one. Penetration testing extreme. I want to actually do that after I do the Cyber Mentor cert. So I'm pretty excited about that one. If you haven't heard of that one or seen that one, I would highly suggest you guys get on. Look up the Cyber Mentor. Heath Adams. Look up his cert. He has a pretty cool one, and you have to actually make a video call in that one, which is pretty cool. Just because that's the only one that you actually have to make a video call in. And it is a lot like eLearn Security where you have to actually send up an actual penetration testing report. There's no flags or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool that he's doing that. So I want to do that one because he actually failed the PTX, went back, retook it, and passed it. So I'm thinking that his test with the Active Directory at least and domains and everything, I feel like his is going to be resembling the INE a lot. So I want to do his first, then do INE. But by the time I get to OSCP, it should take about 45 minutes. Won't take that long, but it should be much easier. How about that? Than what most people may have, just because I did all the other stuff before it with INE and everything. Just gotta remember that you can't just use Metasploit like crazy. But yeah, I mean if that's it, sounds dope, brother. Thank you again for this. Hey, no, thank you. You guys have a good one, and yeah, I should be on tomorrow night as long as we don't lose power and buildings don't fall over from the typhoon coming. So, all right, you guys have a good one.